Hello friends, welcome to another week of amazing angel messages, oracle messages that are really important, right, for us, especially during these times. Oftentimes oracle readings are amazing for that, right, for us to be guided in a way and for us to take action in different ways, right, and understanding what the energies are going on for the week as a collective. So that is the purpose of the readings. So I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful that you have tuned in and ready to see what the messages are. I'm going to use two different decks again. And this time, the pendulum asked for angel therapy. We're going to get a message from angel therapy and also from spirit messages. So two different decks. Let's see what is in store. So give me a moment. I'm going to shuffle. And see, Mercury retrograde is finishing up for the week, which is going to finish up on tomorrow, actually, on the 3rd. But some of the energies are still lingering for a couple of days. So don't get too excited. But yeah, for the most part, we're over. We did it. We have been through some stuff that I'm hoping y'all, whenever we're going through some stuff, there's moments, especially like after, like I've done a reading, a YouTube reading, that I'll remember a card, or like, some stuff comes up and I'm like, oh, that one card showed up, right? So it's definitely a nice way to be guided on messages and ways that it can help us during the week. All right, so let's see what is in store here. Okay. All right. So this feels like there is a lot of manifestation energies in the air right now. So it is very much a moment to be cautious of what you're thinking, be cautious of what you're sending out there to the universe, because right now the energy is really high for manifestation. So especially this week. All right, here we go. So first card is from angel therapy. So first card is manifestation power. So take a look. There's definitely some orange and yellow in this reading. So a lot of that sacral manifestation, that solar plexus manifestation, right? So if you haven't taken a look at the previous chakra messages, definitely take a look at those in my previous readings and my previous pulls, because they're still valid. If you want another round, definitely take a look at those. So this is second chakra, a lot of manifestation power, a lot of things that are coming to the forefront, and whether we have the ability to recognize whether it's going to be really great stuff or not so great stuff, right? We're very, very powerful in that way. So this is a reminder that, especially this week, definitely use your thoughts, your affirmations to really create what you want coming up for you. So this week is high for manifestation, so just caution out there. Integrity. Second card, integrity. Big, right? So integrity is all about aligning with what you say you're going to do and doing what you say you're going to do, right? So it's very much a moment of aligning, right? And checking in with yourself. Are you aligning to what you want? Are you aligning to what you said you want? Are you aligning to, after you're manifesting, are you aligning to that manifestation, right? Just because you may not necessarily see it in that moment doesn't mean your energy and your actions don't have to be different, right? Like they should be in alignment with what you want, your actions and your words. So big integrity, alignment. And then the last card for angel therapy is cancel, clear, delete. So this is Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is our protector, protects us. He protects our home, he protects our bodies, the world. And so this is very much a message from Archangel Michael saying, anytime that you feel like there's a negative thought or feel like there's something contradicting what you're wanting, for example, if you're wanting to manifest something in particular, and then you have another thought that comes, maybe that day, maybe, you know, that moment after you manifested it, or maybe a couple days after, and you're saying, you know what, actually, I don't think that's possible for me, right? So that's a negative thought, which is contradicting what you're wanting, which Archangel Michael is saying, you know, whenever you have those moments, and they're going to come, right? Because it's, in a way, it's a test. And when you do have those moments of feeling discouraged, it's a matter of saying, you know what, time out, pause, right? Cancel, clear, and delete that negative thought. That does not belong in my area, in my space, because what I'm wanting, what I'm manifesting is, you know, I deserve it, and it's going to come to me. And that goes back to the integrity card, right? Are you aligning to what you're saying you're wanting? Are you allowing yourself to be in that space where you're allowing your manifestations to come? Are you opening up for your manifestations to come? All right, first card from these spirit messages is hope. So the message of hope is, you know, in a way, it's kind of like when we do come across difficult situations, it's still there's still moments or the ability to find hope during these difficult times. And we are, you know, we're human. That's kind of what we're born into, is difficult situations, things that we don't necessarily expect or create. But at the same time, it is about, when we are in those difficult moments, to really find a way to find the light in these challenging moments. So whether it's personal or as a collective, when we do encounter these moments, it is about opening up and finding that hope. Where is that hope in your life, right? In that moment, where is that hope? All right, beautiful. So the second card in the spirit messages is intuitive nudges. Oh, I love that. Intuitive nudges is all about how your higher self, how universe talks to you, is through your intuition. So there's moments where you'll get a nudge, or you'll get a hint, or you'll get a thought to do something, or to, you know, call someone, or to check in on someone, or we're having these very vivid dreams right now, right? And oftentimes our dreams are going to give us messages of things to do, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But sometimes you know, I've definitely had messages where I dreamt of someone and I called them. I was like, hey, are you okay? Because I had a kind of weird dream that you weren't okay. Are you okay? And then it came to light that they actually weren't, in, etc. So yeah, very interesting, right? So we get these intuitive nudges throughout the day. If we're open to them, definitely, you know, and that can be part of your manifestation. Part of your manifestation could be opening up or being more aware of your intuition. And so these nudges are often, they're like repetitive thoughts, or yeah, like repetitive things that come to light that you're like, something is off, or I actually want to go in this direction versus this direction. I just have a feeling. Those are things to pay attention to, especially right now. And it's a matter of practicing our intuition that much more. And you do that by listening to that voice, by listening to that little voice inside of our head that is actually, some people say it's inside your head. Some people actually feel it in their stomach, like their gut feeling, that stuff. Follow it, follow it, follow it. And practice it. All right. And then the last card for spirit messages is to inspire passion. Remember, I was telling you that this is very much a sacral. Take a look at this beautiful orange. There's orange for that sacral. The sacral chakra is very much about passion, about creativity, about lighting that fire of passion. So this is inspire passion. So this is try to find things this week that really light you up, that really, bring forth that flame inside of you that makes you go. There are, I don't know, for some people, it's about creating music or writing music or being inspired by music. There's a message here for someone for that. And it's, it goes back to what are you manifesting, right? If we kind of combine the readings here, what are you manifesting? What's coming to you that is all about passion, right? Like, what are you passionate about in order for you to manifest it? If you're passionate about it, you're going to manifest it, right? You're going to want to bring more of these things into your life. So, so this is definitely a week for creation, for manifestation, for passion, and listening to your intuition. Okay, listening to the things that guide you, and that goes back to the integrity part, right? Once you feel more aligned, and once you begin to listen to your intuition a lot more, you are going to find alignment. You are going to find more integrity in your life, because your actions are going towards that intuition. Your actions are actually working with doing those intuitive thoughts and nudges in your life. So it's going to feel more aligned, right? And oftentimes when we don't listen to our intuition, when we ignore it, is when we get into situations and we're like, what happened? Why? It's like, damn it, I should have listened to my intuition, right? So I've definitely been there. And I'm sure, you can reflect on moments like that too. So yeah, beautiful reading. I definitely wish you a lot more clarity during this week. This feels a little bit more action oriented versus the last couple of weeks where it's been more internal. So now we've kind of cleared off some of that Mercury retrograde, some of that full moon energy, even though it's still lingering a little bit, but at the end of the day, we've definitely cleared through a lot of stuff. So take this time for this week to take some action, to really, again, be aligned, be as aligned as possible with what you have, with what you're working with, and manifest like crazy a lot of passionate stuff. Sometimes for some people it's about career, for some people it's about finding hobbies or finding these other things that they may have kind of suppressed or ignored in their life. So it's coming up. All right, everyone, have a great week. If you want a personal reading, definitely let me know. Email me or message me on Instagram, or you can go ahead and directly book a reading on my website, soulful2ls, sjm.com. All that's below in the description box. So definitely take a look at that if you're interested. And if you found something that resonated with you, definitely let me know what it was. Write it down in the comments, or if something resonated and you just want to hit that like button, I would really, really appreciate it. That way I know something resonated, something makes sense to you. All right, everyone, have a great week. I wish you the best as always, and I'll take and I'll see you next week. Take care.